Come Chat With Me, New York's #1 Caribbean lifestyle magazine.
Jamaica is a nice place to live. We have everything, the sunshine, the rivers, and the good Ray and Nephew rum.
Come chat with me. Borough Freedom Fighter, the New York premiere, presented by the African Diaspora International Film Festival. Keeping the fire ablaze in the mind, body, and soul as Fireblaze presents his EP Black River to the world.
Black River, you know what I mean?
Jerk Chicken Pollard with celebrity chef Patrick Simpson.
Whatever salad, even some iceberg lettuce.
Groom Success Inc. is a social enterprise that develops brands that are committed to enhancing the lives of men of color across the globe. We shine the spotlight on its founder and CEO, Jeff Linder, on this week's Community Spotlight. You're watching Come Chat With Me, a Caribbean lifestyle magazine, and I'm your host, Ziggie Bless. The Errol Barrow docudrama, Barrow, Freedom Fighter, tells the story of Errol Walton Barrow, who successfully led Barbados to the independence on November 30th, 1966, after more than 300 years as a British colony.
It gives me great pleasure to be the patron of this historic event, the New York premiere of the film Errol Barrow, Freedom Fighter. Allow me to offer congratulations to the producers Dave and Marcia Weeks for their vision, concept, and determination to bring to the screen aspects of the life of the man, His Excellency Errol Walton Barrow, who in a very short period of time brought Barbados to independence.
We are just beginning to understand the medium of film and the power of the medium of film. So we're making progress, and it's taking some time. The other end of that stick is the cost factor. It's extremely costly to make films in that period. And the concept of investing in films and putting money behind a film is like, what's that?
I learned so much researching and just dropping into this character because he's a man who had so much integrity, dignity, hope, respect, and he had so much respect for himself that, you know, other people had to respect him, you know, and he's such a great example for all of us. No matter what, you know, the circumstances, people tell him, you know, that, you know, you can't. He was like, watch me. Timing is perfect because we really need to have a project like this, a movie like this that shows what a real leader, you know, looks like, you know? You know, the timing couldn't be better, and so I pray to God that we get the distribution and that we can get this in theaters all across the world.
Level after you have profited. I want to know what kind of mirror image do you have of yourself? This is what I am concerned about.
4 years ago, I was in Canada, actually, promoting another film that we have called Chrissy. And it's a children's film. And while I was there, I saw a book at our Consul General's home on Errol Barrow. And first of all, I didn't even know there was a book written on him. And I read the book. And I was just totally, I was so inspired, you know. And I found myself, I was there for 5 days and I read it a second time. And I told my husband, Dave, about the book, and I said, you know what, this would be so wonderful to put in a film so that our young people, so that children, young people, you know, in the schools in Barbados and throughout the Caribbean would be inspired by this man's life.
I loved Errol Barrow. After my parents, it was the Dipper. And growing up on the bar, as Nadia said, I'm strong, I'm confident. I go anywhere in the world, steer you down. Say, I'm Barbadian. I grew up under the Barrow's leadership. And I saw a piece in your documentary. I was a young Democrat. And I was at the headquarters that night. Barrow lost. And it was so sad. But what Barrow taught us was we could achieve. We had the strength and the knowledge and the perseverance. And it didn't matter that we were black, we were proud, we were fierce, we were independent, and we were free. So when I came to America, I was fierce, proud, independent, and free.
I am an American, first generation in fact. My family is from the diaspora, my father from Dominican Republic, my mother is from Aruba, but Mrs. Barrow was an American. So our director felt very comfortable, director and writer and producer by the way, Marcia Weeks, she felt very comfortable asking me to play the role of the Honorable Mrs. Barrow because she was actually from Jersey. So she called me, Marcia Weeks, and we had met at a film festival a few years prior, and she remembered me and asked if I would be interested in flying to Barbados and playing the role of the First Lady. And I thought, there's nothing in that sentence that's not absolutely perfect. The movie is really about our great leader, Errol Barrow. He was an amazing leader of men. We don't have men like him in leadership very often anymore in any color. So it's exciting to be able to be a part of a film that elevates not only how men of African descent lead, but how men can lead in the world. He is, bar none, one of the finest leaders, I would say, that has walked the planet, and it was a joy to pretend to play his wife.
Fireblaze is known for its positive lyrics, smooth melody, straightforward and realistic approach to his music. He has been on the music scene since 2005, and the fire has been lit ever since.
Show them a sign, Jaja, show them a sign. Show them how them we keep
Black River. Why Black River? Where get the name? How the name come up, Black River? Well, Black River is like, first of all, I'm a birthplace, you know what I mean? See? Yes, so, we have viewed the thing from a birthplace, until now, it's a Black River. You know what I mean? A little bit of historical thing, a little bit of personal thing, and also, I just life, black people, black supremacy, black life. I say, Black River, you know what I mean? So it's a spiritual thing. Plus, I'm from St. Elizabeth, big up St. Elizabeth, Black River, birthplace. So, couldn't get a better name.
Them a sign, Jaja, show them a sign. Show them how them wicked and bad mind. Have for them one and them one pre-mine. Not for them sell out them soul all the time.
Music, it's been in me for a while from birth. You know what I mean? But it's been like 2010 I decided to just turn up the fire. Wicked, you know what I'm saying?
2010, yes.
Right. So, I said 2010, 2011 around there, so we start get serious with the thing. Yeah. And know say I just straight music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's a culture, street culture or dancehall vibes the thing too?
Well, growing up in New York City, I'm growing up in the streets of New York, Bronx, White Plains Road, Boston Road. I said the whole tri-state is like, like when I have the luxury of certain things that certain people have in Jamaica. It's exciting, so, so when you hold it as Rasta, you say it's kind of different. So you have to have more strength. Yeah. More time you have to come with more strength to deal with it. I don't know, we're under the pressure. Yeah. Full. So the thing
2018 start off nice already. And the thing hot, Fireblaze, the thing say.
Well, I don't know, for the 2018 right now, the item can look for more big music. I say get used to the EP, and we are push this EP, and the item have to just know, say, Fireblaze, get used to the video then. We have crazy video coming, We got a lot of works, you know, there's t-shirts, we have hats, we have wristbands, we have a lot of things that follow.
Nice, man.
You know, there's merchandise.
Yeah.
So, along with the music, merchandise with the music, you know, I say can go far.
I said, there in New York. You know what I mean? And the artists them over Jamaica. Because people say, yo, the New York artists that man, very and them things. What do you feel about that? Because me experience them things with artists already. I man don't want to get that energy because I say, a New York artist, man, you know?
That's the same thing we have faced over the years still, you know what I say? And personally, I don't feel like there's a barrier with music because music is bigger than what me and you say right now.
Alright.
What you say right now is just people are trying to control where it's supposed to be. You cannot control music by your personal preference. Let music go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter whatever in a space it make.
Yeah.
Once it's a righteous music, let it go.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But also if you remember say it's a business now, so somebody's gonna control the business.
Them no want to be the genius like Steven. Them we gun your tongue for no reason.
Levels
of music in Jamaica right now where the artists are push out. We may take on that.
Well, first of all, you know what I said, music have different genre right now. And you know what I said, my genre of music is reggae, dancehall, happy music, conscious music, uplifting music, fundamental music. We don't deal with disrespect music, for woman or pick me or no. So certain music we don't really deal with, but as I say, it's a business now. So I not have a problem with nobody who do them business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we just bring the culture straight up, you know what I mean? I say,
Fireblazer deal with the culture straight.
Yeah, we deal with culture thing.
Yeah, man.
That's how we say Black River, you know what I mean? Whoa, 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 Jah, Jah, Jah shine his light on me for the whole wide world to see. Me find out the chops what them a set for me. Me know them wish that for me. Jah shine his light on me for the whole wide world to see. Me find out the chops what them a set for me. Me know them wish that, yeah. Boom. Fireblaze representing for T Music. Pick up this Black River EP. Boom.
Yeah. I Ziggie Bless for the good body girl them.
See what I mean?
Without a doubt. Yeah. Hopeful and bright. Quiet and polite.
Yeah.
A one man in on your side. Disrespect who them must be bright. Right. A good body girl run the place. Good. Tell them say you no time to waste. Good. A good body girl run the place. Want make them think them and them they find your case.
Outside, away outside. On the ground with the big bad sun. Headphones to the plane ride. Fresh herb when the plane touch down. Living the dream in a real life. Bright lights in a brand new town. Step away from the madness. Cause the youths nowadays don't play. Watch the government badness. Blue suit, them will kill the same way. If you seen what I've been through, in the land where the good die young. My garden is so fresh. My family is so blessed. Hard work brings progress. I'm grateful, oh yes. My actions speak so loud. Do me thing, make mama well proud. Now we been through the worst, no doubt. Now we counting the wins from humble beginnings. Now we counting the wins from humble beginnings.
It means somewhere from the humblest of places we are tried from down. How we say where we are come from, you know?
Victory over my side. I left bad mind by the wayside. Where them feel like, yo, we outside. And nothing at all, no, we no need I. Jaja, we call upon your name. Pray you length in all our days. When it gets dark, we know you'll always make a way. Aye. And them remember, girl, a real top ranking. Pull up on the whole place jumping. Rhythm and knock and the bassline thumping. Nobody feel like this a prom push something. Yeah, we going all the way. Put love in this music that we play. Word, sound and power, that's the order of the day. Yeah. Hey, and my garden is so fresh. My family is so blessed. Hard work brings progress. I'm grateful, oh yes. And my actions speak so loud. Do me thing, Christian, I will proud. Cause we've been through the worst, no doubt. And now we're counting the wins from humble beginnings, yeah.
In the kitchen again.
Yep.
So how the thing look here now?
This week, what me I do, me I change it up totally different. Me I do a jerk chicken pollard. And I know the Caribbean people them I wonder what is jerk chicken pollard. It's different. So this is where you definitely have to stay tuned and watch what I do. Chicken breast, nice and thin, and then I'm gonna make a nice arugula salad that's gonna sit right on the top. So we don't want you to get burning up. So me I go move your side.
Real
right
thing,
now.
man.
Me I go take over
in
the
the kitchen.
In the kitchen. So here we are do right now. Simple. You have your nice chicken breast. And I say all the time, the Jamaican them used to them curry goat and oxtail and all them something. So I change it up a little bit. You have a nice chicken breast. Nice and clean. Clean them up real nice. Alright? And then get the chicken. May get the tenderizer. Nice and thin. I'm keeping some of the fat on it. Keeping some of the fat on it because the fat that's going to help to give it the flavor. Keep it nice and thin. Nice and thin. And then I'm going to make a nice arugula salad that's going to go right on the top. Nice and thin. Make it nice paper thin. You see that? Nice. Beautiful. Alright? When you have it nice and thin, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Till them start breaking up. Alright, I go with a little bit of Old Bay season, a little bit of garlic powder, right, a little bit of salt and pepper. Nice. A little bit of salt and pepper, then I'm gonna go for my jerk season. Rub my jerk season all over. Nice. Just want to give him some nice little flavor. I don't want it to be too spicy because the salad itself is going to be very flavorful. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Get a little bit of virgin olive oil, sprinkle over him. Nice. Rub him up. See? Nice and thin. Jerk chicken pollard. Something simple and something different. Take my oil, put a little bit of oil on my grill. You're inside my kitchen, so you know I'm not gonna have the skillet. I'm gonna have the nice oil, nice flat top, make it nice and hot. Then I'm gonna come over here and take out my chicken. Take out my chicken nice. Flip him over. Take him up, put him on top of my grill. See that? And then I'm gonna open him back out again. Some oil. Nice. Then I'm gonna let him cook on one side. Nice, easy. Then I'm gonna flip him over a little bit. See? Now I'm gonna flip him over now. Nice. That's what I'm looking for. So now we're gonna make our salad. And our salad, some nice fresh arugula. You can use whatever salad you want. You can make some romaine, you can go with some mixed greens, whatever salad, even some iceberg lettuce we can go with. I'm gonna go with my champagne vinaigrette, as well as you can go with balsamic. You can go with any dressing that you like, but I'm gonna go with some champagne lemon vinaigrette. All right, I'm gonna go right on top of my chicken. Make him look nice and sexy. Look at that. Simple, look good. Vinaigrette, nicely marinated. Then I'm gonna go with my strawberry. As I say, I'm changing up the game a little bit because you know what? It's not all the time people want to eat oxtail and curry chicken, even though we love our native dish. Sometimes we want to change it up a little bit. I'm gonna go with some crumbled goat cheese. Some crumbled goat cheese, make him look good. And I'm gonna finish him off with my roasted tomato. Make flavor just bursting out of your mouth, in all different areas. All you're tasting is just flavor. Flavor from all different directions. Give him the nice finishing touch. All right, what you know about that? And I'm gonna go with a nice slice of lemon, sit right on the side. This is how we do it right here inside BB King. Where they? In the kitchen.
Jeff Lindor is a social entrepreneur dedicating the next 25 years of his life to reducing the wealth, knowledge, and achievement gaps across the globe. He is the founder and CEO of Groom Success and the Gentleman's Factory, a private membership club for men of color.
We're a gentleman's social network that helps men, particularly men of color, sharpen skills, enhance appearance, and connect socially. So we're a one-stop shop for personal and professional development. I, was born in Haiti and grew up in Brooklyn, where, and I was always fascinated about my Caribbean background, but then also embracing the African American male experience in this country. And I just saw how society would treat us a little bit differently, right? Like, why was people of color treated a certain way as opposed to other ethnic groups? So because of that, I always wanted to discover why and discover solutions into how we can help solve the problem. I'm a social entrepreneur today, but I was always a community advocate, someone that was a community organizer, and I've worked in government, corporate America, and I just had so many different experiences that led me up to this point. I was the strategic advisor to the executive staff at the Department of Correction. So working with City Hall, working on the reform agenda, really then saw that, why are there so many people of color incarcerated? Are we the only businesses doing crime, so really again, having a better understanding of criminal justice, but then having meaningful solutions to help solve the problem. So that's when I, established Groom Success. Didn't really know what it was, but I knew that I needed to create a platform to help highlight positive images of men of color so that we're not deemed on what society thinks of us, but we're creating our own narrative.
Words came as easy as they never did, and relaxing my nerves got me enraptured as I tapped into my natural urge. In love with everything I was missing.
I was in graduate school and I took a social entrepreneurship class where I learned how to build an enterprise off of my passions, right? So I was always passionate about fashion, hence you see a mannequin in the background here, right? With bow ties and the pocket squares, etc. I was always, passionate about looking well. But then I was also passionate about community. So that's why I merged those two worlds together, Groom to Success, because I just didn't want you to look good, I want you to be good. I wanted it to be substantive.
How can growth success be a part of the change that needs to happen in some of these urban communities?
Well, people operate in life based off of the level of information they retain. So we want to give information, but in an environment where it is conducive to you, or where you're more open to receive it, right? So at our locations, it's a duplex loft, we have the spiral stairs, we have 360-degree views of the city, etc. So it's really providing an experience, and if the customer service and the experience and the culture is right, you're more open to receiving information because we're meeting you where you're at. So our approach is providing experiences and providing great content so that when you obtain this new information or when you obtain this new connection or this contacts, etc., that now you are no longer operating in the way that you would have prior to you coming here. You now have more information, you now have more resources, you're more empowered now to change the world.
The Gentleman's Factory, we give you lots of information, lots of resources, and we do a gap analysis. Where are you now? Where are you trying to go? And how can we pull our resources and our content to get you to the next level? Become a member of the Gentleman's Factory today. Join our growing community of change agents, thought leaders, and innovators. Let's learn, grow, connect, and build together.
Come chat with me, New York's #1 Caribbean lifestyle magazine.
Jamaica is a nice place to live. We have everything, the sunshine, the rivers, and the good Ray and Nephew rum.
Come chat with me. Thanks for watching Come Chat With Me. See you next week.
There's a girl living in my neighborhood. She is so beautiful. They call her sweetie. Every time that she pass my way, everybody turn and stare. There goes sweetie. Oh, right now, sweetie, sweetie, come bounce with me. Sweetie, sweetie, come dance with me. Sweetie, sweetie, come kiss me. Sweetie, sweetie, come wine for me, girl. Every time that she pass my way, my heart skips a beat. That's why I've got to say, oh yes now, sweetie, sweetie,
Simply
come
Kells.
bounce with me. Sweetie, sweetie, come dance with me, girl.
Come chat with me, New York's #1 Caribbean lifestyle magazine.
Jamaica is a nice place to live. We have everything, the sunshine, the rivers, and the good Ray and Nephew rum.
Come chat with me. celebrating the rich culture of black comics at the 6th annual Black Comic Book Festival. We get closer with Egyptian, featuring Arita at BB King during Grammy weekend in New York City. A Stone of Hope, a memoir by a young black man who himself was a lost cause until he landed in a rehabilitation program that saved his life and gave him purpose. We shine the spotlight on its author, Jim St. Germain, on this week's Community Spotlight. Bob Marley would have been 73 this year. Fans gathered for the 22nd annual birthday tribute. You're watching Come Chat With Me, a Caribbean lifestyle magazine, and I'm your host, Ziggie Bless. Comic fans of all ages headed to the Schomburg Center for their 6th annual Black Comic Book Festival.
Hi, my name is Deirdre Hallman, and I'm here at the Schomburg Center's 6th annual Black Comic Book Festival. I'm so proud to be one of the 4 founders of this festival here at the Schomburg, designed to celebrate independent black comic creators. I know many people are fans of comic books in the DC, Marvel world, Batman, Superman, Black Panther. But at this festival, we are celebrating independent creators. We're celebrating people like Kid Code and Maddie's Rocket and Ayanla. All of these really great artists, over 50 in the building from across the country, from Detroit, California, Atlanta, are here bringing their comic book stories to the people of New York City. We're talking about comics being literature, interesting, diverse stories for young people to read, but also for adult fans, comic books that were created by people who were loving what they were reading in the superhero comics, but wanted to create black stories.
I'm a New York City native, grew up in Far Rockaway. My family hails from the Caribbean, specifically Guyana. Today I'm at the Schomburg Center's 6th annual Black Comic Book Festival. I've written for Marvel Comics, Archie Comics, and Valiant, and today I am debuting my new series, Emancipated Black, which is about an African-American slave who's bitten by a vampire, and his skin turns the chalky white complexion of the vampire, and he has to pass himself off as a white man during the antebellum South of the days of slavery.
I've been reading comics since I was about 12 years old. I brought my 3 sons with me who also are into comics. And so I'm always excited about superheroes and being a part of something like this. And the fact that there are people of color makes it even better for me. I've always been a fan of Wonder Woman since I was a kid. And the fact that this is her sister and she looks like me, I'm actually going to frame it and put it in my office.
Hey, what's going on, people? This is Sean Aline, repping Barbados. I'm here at the 6th annual Schomburg Black Comic Book Festival, representing Pyroglyphic Studios and my people in Barbados. I was drawing since I was, a little boy. Always loved art. Grew up on comic books, but comic books was a gateway into other things, into literature, into mythology. So I was always a big reader, a big sci-fi fan. So then, as the years went on, I kept expressing myself through comic books. Then I had some major shifts in my life in art. I came to America in '93, and I met these guys at a Black Comic Book Festival that were doing a Black Comic Book Festival in Philadelphia, and that was the 5th year that was doing it. I didn't even know that it was around that long, and I called them instantly. I was like, look, one don't know me, but I want to be a part of this, whatever it takes. And meeting those guys and then being more involved in black comic book culture, that's when my art started to take a change. So now it's important for me to reflect Nubian imagery within my art. So it's forever growing.
Hi, my name is Dedrian Sneed from Atlanta, Georgia, from Greene County Creatives, my studio, and I produce a comic book called Sorghum and Spear. So it's about 4 young girls who find out in their age of innocence that they're in charge of saving their world from an army of monsters that are set to end their civilization. So we have a fantasy series, Afrocentric and has Latin Asian influences, but it showcases basically young girls in an Amazonian society. So there are no men, but it's a chance for us to concentrate on women especially women of color, not just as a single brushstroke, but as a full palette of both the heroines and the villains, the highs and lows of fighting a war, and at the same time learning about your own choices and being the person you want to be. This is actually my first real convention. I get an opportunity to come here to the Schaumburg. I came as a fan last year as an aspiring writer and author, and saw just the amazing artwork and camaraderie of like a lot of the people that I looked up to in the industry were right here and right as being available. So I went home and got with my friends, and we said, you know, next year we're going to be on the other side of the table.
Heroes of Color, which is an animated series which is designed to help promote different cultures and the outstanding achievements of people of color. Another series of work that I'm presenting here are just a multicultural artwork, again, just showing the diversity of the society that we live in. And, you know, it's just a creative way to try to get young people and adults to learn and appreciate other people's cultures, because I feel like the more we learn about each other, the more we learn about our neighbors, the easier it becomes to live within the same society.
I'm Black Man, saving mankind, one stereotype at a time. I'm fighting stereotypes because more people are alike than they are different.
My name is Ori and we're at the Black Comic-Con. My name's Sadia and we're at the Black Comic-Con Schaumburg. My name is Oren and we're at the Black... My name is National and I'm at the Black Comic-Con.
My name is Gillian Bell from the Urban Yoga Foundation, and we are at the Schaumburg Museum of Black Culture and Art, learning so many things, sharing heritage, culture, diversity, and much needed education for our wonderful young people.
My art is a nice mix of anime, manga influence, and Western cartooniness, and lots of bright colors and lots of pink because I just love soft, fluffy pink stuff. I've been making art for many years now. I'm about to turn 29 and I've been drawing since grade school and just absolutely in love with comics since I discovered anime. And so I've been traveling around to different conventions throughout the country for about the past 6 years, and before that I graduated from the School of Visual Arts with a BFA in cartooning.
The first time I came to the Schaumburg for the Black Comic Book Festival was actually during year one. I was walking by. I'm a frequenter of the Schaumburg for different events, art exhibitions as a visual artist as well as a poet, doing research in one thing. So I walked by one day and I just, oh my God, it's a Black Comic Book Festival. So I walked in and I've been hooked ever since.
Well, here we have a choose your own adventure style story that was created by me and a friend. It's done in the it's set to look like a dating sim almost, because me and my friend, we love playing these kinds of games. So you can like pretty much go through and choose like your own path in the story. So depending on what you pick, like, you know, the ending will change and like you'll get different artwork and whatnot. And if you want the super abridged version of the plot, it is the murder mystery rom-com at a cookout that you never asked for. Usually a lot of things like start off with like a thought in my head, like, well, I kind of want to do something that has like maybe like this thing, and then I'll start like doodling before like I figure out like, okay, well, you know, maybe I want something with like a mermaid or like, you know, something like in space. Then I'll work from there.
We're here to keep connected the people who are creating comic books and telling our stories with the community who craves those stories.
During Grammy weekend at BB King in New York City, Temple Live presented Egyptian featuring Aretha.
How long have you been in the business?
13 years now, innit?
What has been your favorite project so far?
I mean, music itself, you know? Music itself, with passion, and I always want to do it.
But do you have anything that you've done that really stands out? Because you've had songs that have run into the millions. What's your favorite Egyptian song?
Serious time, you know?
There you
these
go.
are some serious time because that's what really brought us on the forefront. Yeah. You know, and then, quite a few serious time.
I'm glad to hear that was your favorite because that was mine too. Listen, tell us what you plan in the very near future.
Yeah, right now the EP coming out. Yeah, and also we're promoting this one tonight. It's Closer.
Closer.
Yeah, Closer. So pretty much that's what's up right now.
Do you want to give us a hint about what Closer really means?
It's more like a fundamental thing, you know, girls in the gym working, you know, girls in the party, like you're jamming in your car by yourself. It's just a vibrant song. It's a vibrant thing once it's on. You know? Y'all them broke out when them hear bad song.
Yeah, well, it sounds like another girl song, and you're very popular with the ladies. When I looked out in the audience tonight, I see 95% women there, so I know they're definitely here to see you.
She said, I don't want you to tell nobody, and then I give it to you so easy. I said, with me, baby, you don't need to worry. She said, never felt so right. And I said, yeah, oh baby, free on me tonight.
Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
A lot of work, we just hope, because the time serious right now, you have to hope to see it tomorrow. You know, but right now, 2 years, I mean, we're still going to be doing music, touring, and more things will blossom then.
Well, speaking of tours, what tours do you have coming up?
All over. Like from the year start to the year finish to the next year, so the manager them can't give up on that run because we just go like a robot. You know?
So you just show up and do your thing?
Yeah, definitely. Once the manager said there, I'll be there. Yeah.
Is there anything that you'd like to let the Come Chat With Me audience know that we don't already know about you?
I don't swim. And I don't intend to.
And you're from the Caribbean?
Don't watch that. Just don't swim it, huh? That's my thing. Yeah, man, but you don't know, you can't do still all the thing. You have to come to New York, no one there. You can't just use it like it's the only spot. Yeah, but you don't know one of the base them, so big up New York again. You're there tonight.
Thank you, Egyptian.
Yaga, yo. Oh.
I want it, want slow fun, tic-tac fun, baby drop it like that. And then move slow to it, cautiously, baby, right there around the sun. I want it, want slow fun, tic-tac fun, baby drop it like that. And then move slow to it, cautiously, baby, right there around the sun. Cause when you dress up in your two-piece on your short baby, you really look good. I got to ask you, beautiful girls, I wanna use for no skin on no skin so smooth. So when you dress up in your two-piece, your short baby, you really look good. I got to ask you all what you used to make you come out looking so pretty and so smooth.
Yeah. I Ziggie Bless for the good body girl them.
So what I mean?
Without a doubt. Yeah. Hopeful and bright, quiet and polite.
Yeah.
A one man in on your side. Disrespect who them must be bright. Right. A good body girl run the place. Good. Tell them say you enough time to waste. Good. A good body girl run the place. Want make them think them and them they find your case.
Hey CBA, hey Rob, this ain't no love song, no. It's a folk song. Cause you know me every day this kitty, tight and pretty, you are my Miss Creepy. Leg that not easy, open up. better cause you must come. Me no rookie, me no just come. So anyway we both, any place get fucked done. No missionary sex. Got me off free, squeeze me by the neck. Make me gas your bread, then stop me to that. I saw you make a bad bitch wet. The fuck can nice, me want repeat. You fuck me good, me not for cheat. The gal you have, she obsolete from you. Get introduced to start pussy. Cause you know me, I be tight as kitty. Tight and pretty, oh my scrippy. Leg them, no easy, open up. So I'm fuck, me know you want. Tell him some bad and bold, you say him want me prove it. Me tell him anyway we book is a movie. Pussy for clean, enough for run associate. Me keep the daddy warmer than a jacuzzi. I'm full of options, I'm a pick and choosy. I'm quick for good to do me right or you lose me. You have a girl, she have you under curfew. If she like girl, then bring her come too. The fuck can nice, me want repeat. You fuck me good, me not for cheat. The girl you have, she obsolete from you. Get introduced to start pussy. Cause you know me, I be tight as kitty. Tight and pretty, oh my scrippy. Leg them, no easy, open up. So I'm fuck, me know you want to start. If you grip cock, if you tick tock, tight like a slip knot. Girl, a thing shot, when you walk, feel the G, ticky like a G-Shock. And if you what, if you make a cheese clap, If you grip cock, if you tick tock, tight like a slip knot. Girl, a thing shot, when you walk, feel the G, tick like a G-Shock. And if your body, if you make a cheese clap, the fuck you nice, me want repeat. You fuck me good, me not for cheat. The girl you have, she obsolete from you. Get introduced to start pussy. Cause you know me, I be tight as kitty. Tight and pretty, oh my bitch creepy. Leg them, no easy, open up. So I'm fuck, me know you want to start.
Plot Preparing Leaders of Tomorrow, a non-profit organization that provides mentoring to at-risk youth. We chat with co-founder and a Stone of Hope, author Jim St. Germain.
My name is Jim St. Germain. I was born in Haiti, and I moved here to the States when I was approximately 11 years old. Just, for the same reasons that most people are here. I'm just seeking a better life. I'm seeking more opportunities. I moved into Crown Heights, Brooklyn at the time, and it was pre-gentrification. It was a pretty rough and economically depressed community. And as a young man, I had to maneuver around a lot of these challenges and obstacles. And unfortunately, I also was caught up in the streets. So I started to hustle at a very young age, which then led me into being in contact with law enforcement officials, and which then led me into the juvenile justice system, where I spent about 3 years. And that's where my journey changed based on the people that I met, the individuals I met who realized that I was more than my circumstances. Through that journey, I ended up leaving the streets alone and going and get my GED and started college and graduated college. I went to John Jay, where I received my bachelor's in political science, and then I went on to grad school at NYU, where I started. I'm not quite done yet, but I'm still on the journey to finish my master's now. Eventually, I went back to the same facility I was incarcerated in as a young man and started to work in there with the youngsters. They were sort of like a product of their circumstances, and they had to deal with a 400 years history of oppression, right? Most of these kids were black and brown kids, so there was a history that preceded them, which then caused them to be in the situations that they were in, that many of them weren't aware of, and they didn't have the wherewithal and the mental capacity to understand that history. So I set out to try to use my journey in my life as a guide to make some changes in my community. The book came out in 2017. I've been pushing that. I'm still going around and promoting the book. I have a few cities coming up. So that's important to me. I'm also speaking to production companies who are interested in buying the book to turn it into a movie or a documentary.
Can you talk about your profession?
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm actually not a fan of profession, so I'm going to rephrase that question.
Okay.
I would change that to what's my purpose. I think your profession is what you sometimes go to school for. with the understanding that the school system itself was designed to produce people who can do the very particular job that the system wants them to do. I view my purpose as something that's bigger, right? So my purpose is to uplift my community and uplift particularly young people. I believe they're our greatest treasure, and I believe as a father, that is even more urgent for me to understand. So I would say that my purpose is to speak truth to power, to work with policymakers and business leaders and community members as a way of improving the circumstances that many of our young people find themselves in. PLOT, P-L-O-T, stands for Preparing Leaders of Tomorrow. PLOT was founded by myself and a brother of mine, Raymond Edwin, who is a police officer now. And you know, it came out of a place of love and a desire to leave a better community than the one we found. We've been fortunate enough with so many of my friends who are family to me who decided that they're going to help us move the ball forward. I think that most of the things I've accomplished in my life and that I have now, which are a lot of things considered where I came from me showing appreciation to people for the smallest thing they've done for me. I think people are willing to fight harder for you. They're willing to give you more opportunities if they know that you appreciate it. But not only that you're thankful, but you're willing to pass on your blessings, right? You're not just holding things to yourself. And I think the more you do that in life, the more things come to you. I think there's a notion that we have to be like crab in the barrel as a people. And I understand when resources are scarce, when we don't have much, because again, historically, we've been kept away from success systemically. Sometimes you end up fighting over crumbs. But the reality is that we don't win like that, right? That's why a lot of times we end up destroying each other for nothing. For me, if I use my candle to light up yours, mine still burns, right? As a matter of fact, it's even better now because we have two candles burning. And so that's my philosophy in life, and I think if you continue to do those things, blessings will continue to come, and that has worked for me.
Bob Marley, 22nd annual birthday tribute. And we're there, we're running to hope. The lovely Keisha Martin. Where you going, my friend?
They're enjoying the full joy and the vibes. The great, late great Robert Nesta Marley Burstrong. Every year we're there supporting. Big up CCB band and the whole family. Always a great vibe. The house is like cock and the vibes, the energy is up. So we're there, you see me?
And so when you say Bob Marley, see, what Keisha Martin think about? When you say Bob Marley, where you mix about? What comes to your mind? And music and everything there.
The revolution will not be televised, and that was say. Him set the thing, and guess what? Music, the rebellious music, rebel music, and that come to mind when we think about Bob Marley. Sure. And you know, it feeds the people and them soul.
Raven, what go on?
There, my brother. There, you know, in that place, you know, Bob Marley birthday.
Yeah, man.
And trust me, the vibes was nice. It's a fast show for going with a vibe. As a lover of Bob Marley music. Global format, you know, I mean, I'm sure Bob Marley touch people all over the world. I mean, being in my musical journey to travel around the world, I see Bob Marley's influence. Because you know, Bob Marley celebration everywhere.
Yeah, man, we're there. I run to Ras Japan at the house tonight.
Don't know.
Yeah, man, what big man?
Yeah, give time, bless up, you know.
Very, it is a special occasion tonight, you know.
Yes, sir.
See,
yeah,
you know about it.
I mean, man, them not perform. Alright, sir. Bob Marley there, you know?
Yeah.
I heard strong and everything, you know?
For real, man.
So we are with our vibes, you know? CCB.
See?
Don't know, that's strong greatness, you know, legend, greatness.
What you got?
New York's #1 Caribbean lifestyle magazine.
Jamaica is a nice place to live. We have everything, the sunshine, the rivers, and the good Ray and Nephew rum.
Come chat with me. Thanks for watching Come Chat With Me. Tune in each and every Sunday right here on CIN. See you next week.
Better rock. Better rock. Every spring I fly, boom, like a pin I fly. Broke everything from the dresser top. She squeezed the when Fred and up. Night time after you, but me tell her back. The right wine, but the face look like say ya. Old better rock. Give me the you see if I'm never chat. Set a clock with the waist, get a tick attack. Tick attack from the top till the trigger pop. Picture snap, get the pretty grip a cock. Bad bitch a that smoke and she sip a lot. Fat a front, tick, 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 tick a back. Tick, 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 as time come down so. Better rock. Old better rock. New better rock. Every spring I fly, boom, like a pin I fly. My cocky no girl can't say that. Mad, me and her not up like a dreaded. Bang, 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 the sound that is dead. Round at the, in the cloud that she headed.